is that the 30%, the 30% special is ending in 12 hours for Father's Day. So we're running a 30% special just to honor all the fathers, the future fathers. So there's 30% off on all our products, services, including coaching as well. So make sure you check it out, take advantage. You can use the coupon code as well, which is also in description as well. So in today's video, I want to share with you that life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. So now that's a beautiful thing, because you no longer have to feel sorry for yourself. You no longer have to feel like a victim. You no longer have to blame people outside of yourself. You no longer have to complain, because life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. Now, what does this even mean? This means that your external reality is simply a reflection of your internal reality, which is your mind. Now, when you change your mind, your outside world changes. So in other words, when you change what's in your head, you're going to change how you see yourself and how you interpret the world. So now let's bring it home. Check this out. So you're an entrepreneur, you're a business owner, and so you kind of, finding it a bit challenging, whether that's to attract, clients, attract money, clarity, self-doubt, imposter syndrome, limiting beliefs. So now whether any of these challenges that you are going through, one thing that you have to understand is that as an entrepreneur, it's normal to go through these limiting beliefs and these challenges and these hurdles. The reason why is because it's going to make you a better businessman, businesswoman, a better entrepreneur. So if there were not any challenges, there would not be any growth and expansion for you as a human being. So it's very important to acknowledge what you're going through now. So in other words, you have to know where you are now, like know exactly where are you now, without kind of just brushing it off. Like really ask yourself, where are you now? What are your struggles? What are your challenges? Right? And write all those things down. And then you want to ask yourself, okay, so where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? So many people, when you ask them, what don't you like about your life and what don't you like about your business, they give you a long list. They're like, oh yeah, I don't like this, I don't like that, I have challenges with this, I have this problems, I have that. They give you this long list of what they do not like. But when you ask them, what do you want? And then all of a sudden they look up and they're like, what do I actually want? So you have to ask yourself, as an entrepreneur, a business owner, what do you really want? What do you want? Because when you know where you're going, the game changes. Because now all of a sudden, you now have direction and you have purpose. So there's now something that actually wakes you up in the morning and say, hey, the reason why I want to have a successful business is because I want to live a fulfilled life, and I want to give my family the life that I never had. That's why. And that's what actually wakes me up in the morning. That's what drives me. That's obviously just an example. But what I want to share with you is that all you need to do is just change what's in your mind. You change what's in your mind, change how you see yourself as an entrepreneur. You have to ask yourself, do you see yourself as a successful business owner? Or do you see yourself as a struggling business owner? Or you see yourself as a business owner that still need to do this and that and that and that? So you have to ask yourself, how do you view yourself as a business owner right now? How do you view yourself? How do you view yourself? And you want to change that, because when you change how you view yourself, you're going to start changing how you interpret the world, and your clients and your environment. Because as I said, that life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. So everything that you've experienced earlier on and yesterday was simply a reflection of your mind. Everything that happened was just a reflection of your mind. So when you change what's in your mind, you change what's outside of your mind. Because the outside is just a mirror reflecting what's in your mind. And that's so empowering. And then you then use the law of assumption. Now, what is the law of assumption? It's basically the idea that you use your mind, your imagination, to accept that you already have your desire. So, for example, if your goal is to become a successful business owner, so what you're going to do is you're going to accept, or rather assume, you're going to assume that you are already a successful business owner. And once you've assumed that, you then remain faithful to that new assumption, and you ask yourself, okay, now as a successful business owner, how am I thinking? How am I feeling? How am I acting? So you write all that down, right? And then now that you have clarity in who you are as a business owner, you can now rehearse that in your mind. So you rehearse it, you visualize, you imagine, especially when you, just before you go to sleep, because that's the gateway where you get to connect with your subconscious mind. Or just before you wake up, you then rehearse that in your mind. You just close your eyes, you see yourself as the successful business owner. You had the amazing freaking day. You had so many clients. It's just so awesome, and life is just so amazing. Now get this. When you do that in your imagination, your brain, your subconscious mind, and your body does not know the difference. It actually thinks that you are indeed a successful business owner. Because consciousness is the only reality. Consciousness is your awareness is your imagination. So now when you imagine that you are already the person who has your desire, your brain and your body actually thinks that you are living it. You are living it. Now get this. When you remain faithful to this version, and remember, the version is just in your mind, because now you see yourself differently from how you seen yourself earlier. So you actually see yourself as already a success. Because now you've got clarity, you know how you're thinking now, you know how you're feeling, you know how you're acting, and then you use your favorite tools or techniques, such as robotic affirmation scripting, imagining, visualization, revision. You use your favorite manifestation tools. Now, these tools are simply just to remind you that you are already the person who has your desire. But now it's very important to understand that you have to persist. You have to stay consistent. You can't just do it one day and then tomorrow act like a broke business owner again. No, you have to do it consistently. Repetition is the mother of all learning. Repetition is the mother of all learning. Repetition is the mother of all learning. You have to do it every single day. Sometimes it will feel a little bit challenging. Sometimes it's going to feel like you want to give up, of course, because your brain and your body does not like change. It does not like change. It loves comfort, and it loves safety. So the moment you introduce a new idea to your brain or a new goal, it's not just going to accept it like that. No, it's going to challenge you to say that, hey, do you really want this? Are you sure? Can you handle the pressure? So as a business owner, you have to understand, you have to show up, you have to come to the table. You can't just sit and say, oh, well, no. You have to show up. You have certain things that you need to do to ensure that your business runs, accordingly. You want to share value. You want to you guys see, I come, I make videos, every other day, all my, the other business as well. I give, value on that as well. So you want to just make sure that, you show up, especially if it's something that you love. I love doing this, man. I love showing up. I love making videos. I love sharing with you guys. I love this. I can do this freaking, every single day, hours and hours and hours and hours. I just love this. So the point that I want to make is that look at your life now as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, right? And you have to understand that life doesn't happen to you. It happens for you. Everything that you're experiencing right now in your life and in your business is simply a reflection of what's happening in your mind. So when you change what's in your mind, you now, tackle those limiting beliefs, you tackle the imposter syndrome, you tackle the self-doubt, and as I said, that these are normal things that most entrepreneurs go through. I went through it. Sometimes I still go through it, but at least now I know how to navigate it because I have the tools. But previously I didn't know, and because I didn't know, I was stuck. I was unclear. I doubted myself. I thought that I was a fraud in my own success story. I was like, who do you think you are? And all these things that I had to deal with. But now I know how to navigate, accordingly. See? So those are all the, the steps that I've given you guys. And if you obviously need like a personal, approach for your business, and you can book a discovery call with me. I love working with, entrepreneurs. I've manifested massive, success in my businesses, and I love to obviously share, my experience as well. So you can book a free discovery call with me, and quickly, we have a 30% Father's Day discount, which will end in 12 hours. So you have 30% discount on all our products, all our services, including one-on-one coaching as well. So you can find all the details in the description below. And as always, keep smiling, enjoy your blissful day, and congratulations, successful business owner. You are already a success. Just see yourself that way, view yourself that way, live from that place.